So your boy on the scene wicked at me with a next build video for y'all, man. And y'all see where we're going with this one. This one is gonna be in the strongest build I ever created. It's gonna be in the point guard position as well. It's gonna be an elite defender and it's gonna be an elite offensive guard build. I can't even make this up. I can't make this up. Leave your boy some time in the lab, and I gotta be honest, your boy Gambit kind of put me onto this type of build right here. It's a heavy set point guard build. So anyways, let's get into what we're working with right now. Our point guard, of course, 6'2" with the height, with the weight, with a 220 pound. This boy kind of heavy, I can't lie. And the wingspan, you're going with 6'3", right? Because you need that threshold, that possibility to get your three ball all the way up there, get your driving dunk. You need a nice little balance, and of course, the strength is really important with this build, because you're all going to see why that 93 on the strength is so important, right? And I'm going to show you the finished product, and y'all going to see how I finesse the badges as well. But anyways, let's get into how I apply these attributes really quick. We're going to go a 70 with the close shot right here. Then we're going to go with the 80 with the layup. And we're going to go with an 85. Now, the reason I'll go with 85, now, if you want to add the cap breakers here, you could eventually get contact dunks. Y'all going to see how I'm going to put it. Now, I'm really close to getting, well, not really close. I'm veteran one right now on my journey currently to veteran 2, which is where I'm going to unlock the second set of cap breakers. So I'm kind of future proofing this build as well. So, of course, this build might not be exactly what you want, but you could at least use this template to your advantage. Now I'm going 40 because you know that standing dunk on point guard is really, it comes in essential, right? Now I'm going to leave the post control, but it's going to go up eventually. Now with the 3-point, I'm going with a 92. Nice little sweet spot for you to shoot consistent as well. Now you could use the cap breakers here. Remember, this is, you can put in cap breakers all the way to a 97 with this build. And we're going to go with the 80 on the free throw real quick. With the ball handling, I'm only going to a 89. Now, the reason why I went to an 89, again, you could apply cap breakers here and put it to a 92, which is what I would do on 93 or whatever, right? Now, I'm going with an 80 with the passing because I tested out with multiple builds, and 80 passes is where you start getting the stiff passes, right? That's the sweet threshold. I got a build with a 78. I test out the 79, but the 80 is that sweet spot for me personally. It might not be for y'all, but it's for me. Now you're going with a 91 because you need this legend launch right here. You need that on Hall of Fame, so you could actually use the +1 and put it all the way to legendary as well. Now this build is going to be really good defensively as well. Put this all the way up to the 65. And the perimeter, 92. Now I did go with a low steal, right? I went with a 73 because I got a build with a lower than this and I'm able to get interception, but I wanted at least silver interceptor. Now y'all can make your adjustments however y'all want. If you want a higher steal than perimeter, that's up to you, but I prefer getting a lot more bumps than actually ripping the ball. I still do get a lot of steal and play the lanes at an elite level with this, right? So I'm really comfortable with that, but that might not be for you. Now the next thing is a 57 here, so I could get some jump, so I'll be able to, you know, put a little block on your build will help you with recovering after, and you know you got to jump at everything on the perimeter, right? 52, we're gonna leave that there, that's gonna go up eventually. Put a 85 here, very important for lateral quickness. For me, I don't want any other build with a lower than 85 when it comes to agility, because it helps with your lateral quickness defensively, and this build is an amazing defensive build. Now this is where this build really start getting ugly. A 93 on the strength for a point guard is ridiculous. And then we're gonna go with a 79 right here. And of course that +1, you can put it anywhere, man. We're just gonna put it right here for now. It ain't matter. So here is the build right here. Check out the attributes that I'm working with. This build, I'm having so much fun with this build, y'all. I am having so much fun. Like, you get automatic blow-bys with this build, unless you go up with against an extremely strong lock. But even the strong locks don't stress you out like it does with the weaker builds, right? But anyways, let's continue on and show you all the shades of. You have Kevin Johnson, Tyrese Maxey, De'Aaron Fox, and I do approve of this build so far. Now, of course, I'm going to show you all the complete version of this build and show you all how I finesse the badges as well. But here is it right here, the final product. And after I max out the badges and add the +1s and all that stuff, let me show y'all. I love this build, y'all. All right, so y'all see right here, as I said before, Legend Launch with a +1. Strong handles. You got it naturally from getting the 93 on the strength, of course, and the 80 on the ball handler. So these locks ain't gonna stress you out like they do with the other builds. But let's check out the tier 2 though. That next +1, because it's a tier 2 badge, this one right here is gonna let you stress out the offensive players on the next team. So you're gonna be an elite defender. So now I got the Immovable Enforcer in legendary, bro. I can't even make this up. Yo, I love this build. I ain't gonna front with y'all. This build right here, boy. Yeah. I'm having so much fun. I can't make this up. Now, if you pair that up with this Takeover, I'm trying to max this Takeover. I saw my guy Gambit use this Takeover. This is what actually made me go and take a look at his build and made this version to match me. Now, of course, I forgot to show you all the attributes and how I apply the attributes as well. The cap breakers, I did put some extra 3 other cap breakers on the shooting. It's already a 92. You could leave it at 92 because you could shoot consistent 92. But I said, you know what? Let me go for some of these extra gold badges. So I put it all the way up to that 95 mark. I'm gonna put an extra 2 there and get it up to 97 as well. I'm just gonna go ahead and max out whatever I could put. And you know, the most you could put on an attribute is 5 cap breakers. So I'm just gonna put 5 on this. And for hopefully they keep giving me the +1s. You could actually decide to go for more or with the contact dunk instead. And then, you know, you could be very decent with 90 on the ball handling. So there are a lot of different ways you could go with this build based on how you decide to manipulate the cap breakers. But I decided to go with here with a 92. I know for me to get some of the ball handling or that handle for days on goal, I need to get up there. Very important for a point guard build, especially when we run up against these lockdowns who are thirsty as hell. Very important. And some of these gold badges. Now I might put an extra 1 right here so I could get that ankle breaker type badge. I forget, ankle assassin. I'm trying to get that on gold because I think that's going to help a lot. So there are different ways you could go with this build, man. But so far, I'm loving this build. I just wanted to put this out for y'all and let me know what y'all think, man. And y'all could manipulate it however y'all want. Just use this as a template. Again, this was made for how I like to play. And I always recommend don't copy exactly what I put out, but make your adjustments accordingly, because I usually describe how to use my builds and y'all see what is going on. I'm going to get hella bumps defensively. I like to play defense, but it's sometimes stressful on the other point guards because you got to focus so much on the offensive end. But with this 6'2 build, it's a little on the shorter end, but with this 6'2 build, you're able to do everything at a really nice elite level. And with the cap breakers, it adds way more flexibility for you. So let me know what y'all think about the build in the comment section. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. How best one. Be safe out there, y'all. Peace.
Cross between the legs, snatch back, now you broke in this game time. Brutal sim dog, any challenge can contain my hunger when it's playtime. You better get the name right. The 2K guru, you better know it. Get your popcorn ready, cause there's a movie showing. Highlight real of the best, 1 through 5, I'm a threat. IQ top notch, I don't ball like the rest. My career player, but I kill when I step out on the park. I get chills down their neck. I walk in the park, I'm not done till I rest. Let me keep it going, let me show you who the best. 99, yeah, I grinded at my channel.